Ryan, what is this shit? Shouldn't you be playing Resident Evil 8? I will be playing Resident Evil 8. As soon as my work week is done. Therefore, I have more time to actually sit and enjoy said games. Ryan, where have you even been? It's been like, what, nearly a month? Yeah. It's called I don't do this for a living. I have this thing called a job. A job that is very, very dangerously understaffed right now. So I've been picking up OT like crazy. Thus is life, boys and girls. Thus is life. So until I have time to sit in and play big major games, and just to remind people, I am not dead. I'm making you sit through this. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, hello internet. My name is Ryan, aka the Ryan. Welcome back to some Winds of Change. The series that, if Clace is watching, he's watching with an entire jug of whiskey, going, oh, fuck. This guy keeps massacring my work. If I ever meet this guy, I'm getting the posse together and beating his ass. Oh my god. So, you didn't miss entirely too much. I guess there was a fight, but now the fight is done. Hello, Valessa. Boop! Yeah, the pirates were involved. We thought people were dead, but now people are not dead, but there are still people dead. There's like 5% morale for the entire rebel, for the entire rebel movement. I've been made like head honcho of the rebel movement. No, nay. Apparently in the last episode, there was a fucking Game of Thrones moment. Okay, alright. Oh fuck me. Okay, so you know that one scene from Game of Thrones after the Battle of the Bastards, right? When they're all sitting around in the mead hall and they're like, that sucked. Anyway, what now? And they made Jon Snow, the King of the North. Yeah, apparently I had a moment, and Jon's like, I don't fucking want this shit before, and he said that silently, wholesomely, humbly. He's like, well, fuck, I didn't ask for this, but, so, yeah, all that before he was turned into a broken record. I was like, I don't want it, it's you and McQueen. Alright, those are rants for another goddamn day. Yeah, apparently the one furry dude, yeah, that fucking narrows it down. That dude decided, you're now the king. It's like, I don't want to be king. I don't want to be king of the furries. I have a hard enough time with some people trying to call me that and give me that title. I don't need it. Because last thing that I need is some friends of mine, I won't name your name, Don, is going to try to get other people together and build a fucking throne or some shit, and I don't need that shit. You want that shit? Take that shit. What do you need to say, Valessa? We gotta get a move on. This adventure's been going on for way too fucking long. Am I even recording? Did I just go on like a 5-minute rant? Okay, we're recording. Oh yeah, well, I always knew you were special, but a king? Yeah, no, didn't need that. I don't need me sitting in there. It's like, fucking what? It's like I will serve Lord right. Okay, you can call me Lord. I am a Lord of Scotland, by the way. I have a small bit of property in Scotland. I am technically a Lord. That's not the point. Not the point right now. The point is I am apparently a king. There are some people who probably just finished a huge ass toke from weed and it was like, what the fuck is he talking about? Is he sober? He can't be. I am sober. I raw dog reality.
That is so cool, Seer! Or, I guess I should call you king now. Or maybe monarch? I don't know, it's just cool.
This is feeding so many people ammunition that I brought this on my goddamn self. Never mind, the black screen didn't. The black screen didn't. You didn't lose your mind, you didn't lose your picture, you didn't lose nothing. That was me alt-tabbing to increase desktop audio. I'm not the king. I don't need the... No. I know the title king should go to the person who doesn't want it, therefore they don't abuse it, but I really don't want it. You don't get it. He laughs and shuffles in place awkwardly. They may not want to talk about it, but they know. Everything feels off right now. Things are now so confusing. Things have been confusing since episode 1. I barely know what's going on. I think there was a point where I said I'm the bard of the group, but I don't play guitar.
I hope that we can work all of this out. Let's go plan our next move with Dominic. I wonder what he has in mind for us.
Didn't I accidentally make you fall in love with me or some shit?
I bet it's something amazing. He might not be the leader, but he's still a strategist. We need to make sure that we come back from this loss.
Valissa looks at all the bodies on the atrium floor. I'm not picking this up. If I'm king, I don't have to pick this up, right? Isn't that how it works? It's also covered in blood, likely to stain for a long time. Yeah, but we didn't have the budget in the art department to really put that together. No, Clace, this is not me telling you to make an animated series. But if you're gonna make an animated series, fucking call me. Call me! If Sailors could come back from the dead, then what about them?
Yeah, we can't let their deaths be in vain. Like Dominic said, they need to give us strength. The only thing we can do is hope that it's enough.
I know what's going through your head, character that is supposed to be me, that is really me playing a character, but that is so supposed to be me. Do not raise the dead. Do not raise the dead. I actually make a living off zombie hunting. I will not be a fucking Lich King. I will not be the fucking Lich King. I have sacrificed too much in the war against the dead to suddenly, change sides and raise the fucking dead. I'm tired. When Ryan's tired, Ryan thinks of weird things. We all arrive back at the war table, taking sighs of relief. Dominic's speech was great. It helped the rebels find hope again. But they need more than words to win the upcoming battle. They need assault rifles.
So, we need to find a new army. But recruiting Mazaeans would take far too long. We need to take drastic measures and fast.
Did we lose that many pirates?
This is where my initial plan comes into play. We can use that spiritual energy to create seers. They could see the outcome of every battle, every attack.
That actually sounds like a really good idea. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sitting here wait a minute. I could totally get... Why did I get stuck in Black Mage? My Black Mage voice. If you had an army of psychics telling you the outcome of every sporting event from every possible angle, you'd be like, dude. Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense, Dominic. Visions lied to the king, led us into a trap. The Triumvirate could just do that all over again.
Can I hack this game so Ulrich doesn't say that? So he doesn't say to the king, can you go back to Ulrich? You can go back to Seer, my guy. Oh, okay. I notice he uses my new title. It still feels odd. I feel like something actually crawled down my spine.
I'm not sure that's how it works. Beforehand, the visions came from their prison. That means the Triumvirate could tamper with the outflow.
Maybe, I guess. Oh, look, Don's playing Resident Evil The Village, the game that I'm gonna be playing when I have my weekend. Coincidentally, that game also has, hairy things walking around, but those are werewolves! You fucking call werewolves furries, I will fight you in the street. I had an actual, near fist fight with my roommate, Tyler, my very good friend Tyler, back in college about this. I will fight you on the side of the street.
But now, all of that is in the hands of the king.
Stop saying the title!
The way, see what I mean? The power of the spirit realm is now ours to wield, Ulrich.
I want... Okay, Clace, I don't ask for much. if you're gonna remaster this game, I want everything, literally everything, to be the goddamn same. I just want this moment for a button to pop up that says, slap the ever-living taste out of Domic's mouth. Stop calling me the king!
That still doesn't make any sense. The spirit realm isn't what we thought it was, Domic. It was just a prison. How can that help us tell the future?
I can see the future! I had to use that line. I had to. It's going through my head all goddamn day. Before Domic can respond, Sayla steps forward.
That was our culture. We all had this ability. It is how the monarchy lived in peace and prosperity. There was no danger left unchecked. No chance.
Right. Did I mention before that you apparently have, like, 2 colored eyes? Am I just now noticing that? Holy fuck. Also, are you, like, 8 feet fucking tall?
The world was being guided to the one true future.
Define
It is not
that.
unlike the concept of fate that some believe in, but it is tangible. We knew where we were going. Always.
Yet you didn't see that shit coming when you got imprisoned.
That is why the Triumvirate was such a shock to us. An unknown variable in a future we completely mapped out. It was too late to adapt. We were already shackled. We slowly learned to lend our foresight to your world. However, we were only strong enough to help one individual. This is the concept you have learned to call the Seer, or Seeress.
Okay.
Domic's theory is sound. There is no longer any interference. The source of this power
Don't
is
say
not
it.
the king,
No!
other than a prison. He can freely give this power to any individual he pleases.
Can he give it to himself?
We would not recommend this course of action. Every vision he induces would reduce his overall strength. It would whittle away at the monarchy, slowly killing us all.
Okay. So, I can literally just point at some motherfucker and say, "You, is it going to rain next Tuesday?" And they're going to know? I mean, that does sound kind of dope.
Furthermore, he does not know how to ration this power. He could end up expending almost all of it with a single vision.
Dude, you're lucky
We
if I know how to
would
tie
recommend
my
giving a small
fucking
portion of power
bootlaces.
to others. However, they would be rendered useless after this war. Using this power would be too much for their mind.
You know what? That's fine and dandy. You know, it's too boring to know everything in the future.
Useless?
They would be unable to think for themselves, or at all. The king could only do this because he grew up with that power.
Stop saying that.
Just like our culture. To receive it too late can wreak havoc on the mind.
Oh, so I really run the risk of absolutely mind-fucking someone by complete chance and accident. I mean, this could possibly be remedied by just asking someone if they want to try it. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna force it.
So they'd just sit around until they died?
Unless you fed them.
There must be another way. Just look in front of you. That energy could be used to bring back the forces we lost. We could create more vessels for the monarchy. More soldiers.
Did I? No. 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 I am not being a lich. I am not being. Actually, I'm not dead, so I wouldn't be a lich. I am not being a necromancer. I'm not doing the zombie. I can't. I'm not starting the zombie apocalypse. I am not starting the zombie apocalypse. I absolutely refuse to start the zombie apocalypse. There ain't no way, goddamn chance in hell I'm starting the goddamn zombie apocalypse. Actually, oh fuck. Now I'm getting ideas for stories. Fuck, no, get it out of my head. No. Ulrich was right. There was more than one choice here. It wouldn't be right to condemn our people to a zombie-like existence. It's not even guaranteed. I mean, I don't know. If their minds died out after the war, they'd have no victory to enjoy. You ask someone. It's called a sacrifice. A willing sacrifice, but...
We would not advise this action. We can barely maintain this form. The wounds that ended Salus are burning, as if freshly inflicted. It is only tolerable because of the immense power within us.
Okay, so if we... Okay. Wait.
Lesser beings would be feeling eternal pain.
Oh.
And death does not come easily to a vessel like this. Wounds endured during the war would add to this pain. We would not wish this punishment upon anybody. Life in eternal pain. A constant memory of their own death. They perished for your cause. Give them the rest they deserve.
Constant memory of their own death, life, and eternal pain. Is this what people going through Crohn's disease feel like? I'm gonna have to ask.
I don't know. An army of seers would be great for strategizing, but stealing their own future from them? That's wrong. On the other hand, bringing back the dead... I'm unsure.
Oh, Jesus!
The pain would fuel their rage and make them stronger.
What is not
Could
the
eventually learn
force?
to manage it with medicine. At least they'd have a future. The seers certainly wouldn't.
They'd be dead! They'd be walking corpses! Medicine? How does medicine... This is me slamming my fist into my palm. How does medicine work on a body when the blood is not circulating, my guy? Hold up. Both these options sound terrible.
There must be something else we can do.
Not if you wish to make use of this power. It is powerful when used,
Don't say it.
but limited in scope.
Don't say it.
I will help the king carry out whichever he decides.
I think I broke my mouse. Oh, shit. I think I broke my mouse. Oh, shit. I think I broke my mouse in rage. Okay.
Right, I guess it's not my place to choose. Sorry, I must be still adjusting to this change.
You have every right to choose. Fuck's sake, I didn't ask for any of this. So, suddenly all eyes are upon me. I have no idea what to say or do. Eternal pain or robbing futures. Creating seers would ruin their mind after the war. They just sit in a chair while we fed them to remain alive. But an army of vessels? An army of zombies, let's call it what it is. They'd feel nothing but excruciating pain. And not even death would come to free them from that pain. Alright. I'm sensing a choice coming up. The body could get ravaged, but the power would still be inside. But the body would be ravaged, but the soul still burns. If only it was possible to cure them of this pain after the war was over. Or for that matter, I wish it were possible to preserve the seers' minds. But neither option has a feasible cure. This is a choice involving the war. We need an immediate boost in forces, and it seems that no cost was too high. What should I do? What should I do, Lord? Destroy the child. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, let's ask Velissa and Fortame.
I'm sorry. I don't know. I really can't help you this time.
I don't know what I expected. I knew no one. Fortame.
You're asking too much of me. Sorry. This isn't something I could possibly decide.
I knew no one would be able to help me, and I was still fucking disappointed. Of course this future's gonna affect. Do we create a small army of psychics? Or do we create a large army of zombies? Right off the bat, I'm like, I am not going to be a goddamn necromancer king. I fight zombies. What are you fucking... But we'd have the army. Then again, I'm going to try the Seers. I'm going to try the Seers. I'll try the Seers. I'm going to try to see what the Seers see. Okay. Every choice is fucking awful, and I'm a horrible, awful king. An army of Seers, an army of people who would literally see the outcome of a battle. Yeah, that's probably the most useful for me right now, dog. With foresight, they could dodge every attack. They would be essential as we attack Baltis. They could help us strategize as well. But their true use would come on the battlefield. Calling out attacks and preventing ambushes. I make my choice known to my allies. I met with uncertain gazes as expected. There was no... I mean, there is a right choice, it seems, but there also isn't.
Very well.
So, there we have it. What happens next?
We put our goddamn heads between our knees and I kiss my ass goodbye. You guys can suck on your tails.
I will take the king to the idols.
Stop
and help.
fucking calling
After
me that.
We must all convene in this war room.
Oh, I feel
The strategies required for this newfound army.
I feel so dirty. They all nod and step closer to the table. I follow Salus out of the room. If we're just going to call him Salus, why does he keep popping up as question mark? Just call him Salus. As we leave, I can hear them planning, and I feel hopeful. Planning my goddamn assassination. But look at that, making psychics with it's boosting morale. We will turn this defeat into a most profound victory. Under my leadership, we would all fucking die. This has all gone terribly, terribly wrong. We follow Salus back to the room with the spirit idol. It's dark and dim. With its dearth, the monarchy is in prison no more. However, existing within vessels and the blade, was that considered freedom? I mean, I guess being stuck in a sword rather than a rock would be technically an upgrade. I wonder what would happen to the monarchy after this war. I don't fucking care so long as I get to return to Earth. My Earth! Goddamn fucking gods or goddesses fucking goddamn of this multiverse, fuck you. Their bodies are likely long gone. What will become of them? Well, there is one particular place I could think of from the last game where spirits seem to fucking go. I wonder if there's a way to reverse everything the Triumvirate has done. But there's no time to think about that. It's time to create our army. Much to our luck, before we begun, Milas arrived at the Rebel HQ. Alongside him was a massive amount of people from Oh, was that the pirates? Was Milas, though, the guy who looked like Foxy from Five Nights? Is that racist of me to say that if you're a fox, you look like the fox from Five Nights at Freddy's? His excavation was successful. This meant far more soldiers. Or was Milas the dude, the wolf dude, who wore the sheep dude on his shoulder? I don't remember any of the fucking characters. I don't. It's been so goddamn long since I played this. I am a terrible person. I am a terrible player and a terrible king. And it also meant a large number of volunteers. Knowing the importance of being a seer, they wanted to help. I suppose it was only fitting that we kept this tradition within Valinor. But part of me felt bad. I was doing this to my own people. Oh, that Milo. Okay. I'm an idiot. But I'm an idiot because I have poor memory. I'm an idiot because I don't remember the shit that happened literally months ago. I'm sure people who do this game all in one sitting don't have this problem, but they were made aware of the repercussions, but still agreed. Okay, at least we have willing volunteers! Willing! That made me feel a bit better, but didn't relieve me of the guilt. It was just like I thought. The blade is an extension of the wielder's mind. Salus told me how to wield it, and I rested the blade on the volunteers. Almost like a knighting ceremony in the stories of old, I declared them seers. But he also told me that the effects wouldn't happen immediately. They need to be watched carefully for the next day or so. When their power kicked in, they would act irrationally. Define irrationally. After that, we made our way back to the war table. I can only hope that things go as planned. For our future! When we arrived, it seems like Dominic already had a strategy. Alright, we're just gonna bum rush them. That's the strategy. Dominic?
Absolutely not.
Oh, God, Ulrich!
Ulrich, we have no other choice. Our forces require more than one major boost. Going to Alarinthia, we could convert them to our side.
They don't want to be converted, they want blood. Plain and simple.
Okay, that's fine. We need bodies. What about Vivian and her army?
Who?
Who? That's a good question. Rick is literally fucking me right now. Who? I don't remember. I tell him about the book I read in the tavern. In Alarinthia, there's also a rebellion of sorts. A group who wants to change the way it's run.
I've never heard of this.
I don't remember this!
Apparently they follow after ancient ideals. An Alarinthian legend that wanted to change the nation. So far it seems like none have been strong enough to do so.
Bodies are bodies.
It's because strength always wins. Plain and simple. And with strength and power, they don't want anything to change. They only want to secure their own rule. Alarinthia is always the same.
Well, the mainland has never reached out before, right? If we team up with them, yourself included, we could win. If that's not possible, then maybe we can cut a deal with Draku.
Can we just be in agreement that we will worry about how things will turn out after we all get rid of of the common enemy?
Draku? He wants nothing more than to flex his power. He may rule over Alarinthia, but he's no ruler. Trust me.
Well, I think we have a good opportunity for him, actually. What better way to show strength than to dethrone gods? There's a couple of avenues to take here. We need to do this.
Alright, I'm not gonna front. I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna keep it a solid buck. What better way to show strength than to dethrone gods? Come here, Clace. Is a really, really good fucking line that gets me going. I now want our battle cry when we storm the palace to be "Even gods may die."
Excuse my lack of enthusiasm, Dominic. I think there are more pressing matters at hand. We still need to decide what to do with him.
Me? Oh, sorry. I'd be the dumbass in the room. Me? He tilts his head towards Salas, who shakes his own head in return.
We require no maintenance. We simply wish to fight and teach. Our legacy demands to be passed on.
There you have it. I don't think there's anything we can do. He won't be of any harm to us, right?
That's what we thought about the Honor Guard. Are you really going to gamble on the spirits again? What if there's a chance he's just lying to us, Dominic?
And this entire series of mine has been a colossal waste of time.
We have no reason to lie, and we do not appreciate this accusation. Using the Honor Guard, we fortified these tunnels. It is thanks to us that you survived this ordeal. Many of our citizens were sacrificed in order to do this. Controlling the Triumvirate's forces was taxing, to say the least.
Then why did they kill almost all of us during the attack?
Fair question.
Our control was strong, but not strong enough. It was easy for the Grand Inquisitor to overpower us. Until today, he had never set foot in these tunnels. We do not mind answering questions, but we do mind being accused of wrongdoing. Everything we've done to help your cause.
To what end?
The Triumvirate's end.
See? We will worry about shit after the common enemy is gone. Then we can all kill each other, but with smiles and high morale. Uller concedes, simply shaking his head. It seems as there was no counter to all of his objections.
I think we should just trust him, Ulrich. He's answered so many of our questions. Things make more sense now, wouldn't you say?
He's here to answer questions. Okay. So rather than question mark, and Silas in parentheses, can we just call you Silas? I don't fucking... He doesn't respond. However, Fortame steps forward.
What should we call him, though?
If I remember from my last episode, I think I was calling him Howley because he looks like a giant wolf man and they howl.
We do not require a name.
So can we just call you Ellipses or question mark? The man in shadow. The man of mystery.
You might think that, but you still need one. It's out of convenience, not necessity.
Can't we just call him what the guy's name was? Silas?
Convenience?
Yeah. Nobody really needs a name. It just helps us talk to one another, you know? It's especially helpful in battle, or while strategizing.
You just... Then... Oh my god. Oh, this is where the other slap button option would come in, and it's like, wham! That is... Then people do need a name for Tame. Oh god.
Very well. We will think of a name.
I like Howley. It would fucking punch through this monitor. Punch me to death for calling him that. Oh, fuck. However, before much time, I call him Howley because he's a big, dumb wolf dude. Alessander Jax.
How?
Fuck. No. You're telling me to howl, right?
Huh?
Huh?
That's what Dominic said, right? Driven by the howls of countless spirits. It seems fitting, given the circumstances.
I'm going to kill everyone in this room, including my goddamn self. I'm killing everyone in this room, and then in my...
Valessa,
We accept this moniker. However, we must discuss another matter. This strategizing you speak of, we wish to help.
I will no longer talk. I will no longer joke. I'm very tired. To be fair, it is not Howley. And it is also not Howl because he's a giant, weird-ass dog guy. I'm very tired.
that's my job, actually.
Oh god, please don't fight.
And look where it got you.
That is a good burn, but I do not need this right now.
What?
Your blind faith in spirits caused all of this. Our judgment will not be clouded. We wish to take your place. Remember, you are no longer in charge. This is the king's choice.
Am I going to get hit with two fucking choices to make literally back to back? I'm not calling him that. I don't know what else to call you now. Ellipses man turns to face me.
We wish to be your advisor, Monarch. We've watched this world for almost an eternity. We know how the enemy works and thinks.
And look where that got you when the shit originally hit the fan.
It would be the wisest course of action. Dominic is responsible for this catastrophe. He would be unfit to give you advice in the future.
Oh god damn, fuck. Okay, Dominic, you had your verse. I really need to hear Dominic spit now.
That is absolutely untrue. In this world, we learn from our mistakes, Howl. We don't condemn others based on bad decisions.
Okay, if y'all gonna make me goddamn king, then the first thing, we are not calling him Hal. We are coming up with an actual goddamn fucking name!
Perhaps that is why you are easily oppressed. There is no room for error in these final days. Perhaps in the future, you can atone for this.
Oh, I can tell that they're about to get locked in a heated argument. To avoid this, I slammed my hands down the war table, startling them. I'm the least intimidating thing in this fucking room. The literal, like... Okay, I may be a hairy guy, but I'm not as hairy as these motherfuckers. But a loud echo reverberates through the room, and I assert my authority! I don't even get to fucking ask people. Oh my god! Do it! I will go with Dominic, because I literally just used the ancient Chinese tradition of eeny, meeny, fucking mo. I let them know that I want Dominic to be my advisor. I will not let them know at all that of my secret techniques that I just used. I agree with everything he said, and okay, if this was actually presented to me beforehand, I would have definitely just gone with the goddamn Siberian Husky, dude? You come off as a Husky. Are you a Husky? A lot of dogs in this world. A lot of dogs. Being an advisor acquire both knowledge and teamwork.
Very well.
Very well.
Thank you.
You're welcome. They still stare at each other with evil eyes. I could tell that animosity was growing between them. However, this was neither the time or the place for that.
Those matters aside, we still need to make our next move. There's an upcoming ball in Alarinthia. It's held annually. The palace is open for a few days only. We can go.
Who holds a fucking ball in the middle of a fucking war?
It's likely that Vivian will make a move against Dracu. If she does, we can use that as an opportunity to form an alliance. If she doesn't, then we can seek out an audience with Dracu.
Okay.
Either side would have a wealth of forces to offer. We need their aid if we're going to win the final battle. I'll get the boats ready. We can leave tomorrow morning.
Oh my god, that's gonna be another
I'm
choice
sure
in
Alex
the
will be able to
future.
give us a capable ship. If we're going to make this ball, we need the best of the best. Ships were part of our terms, so I'm sure he'll be able to comply.
Or was Alex the fucking dude who looked like goddamn Foxy Five Nights at Freddy's? Oh my god, I'm gonna have to go rewatch my entire goddamn series. Oh my god, now I know how Mark must have felt when I made him watch all of my Major Minor videos. But to be fair, I made him do that because he was the one who won the contest and got me to play it. You better fucking watch that, asshole! Those are stories for another time.
Meet back here in the morning, all of you. We can go over any last-minute stuff before we leave. The rest, we'll have plenty of time to discuss on the voyage.
How much longer is this game, actually? We all nod at one another before leaving the room. I'm thankful to be able to get some sleep, however little. I make my way back to my room, constantly checking my back. Look at that! I don't know why morale is going up, but morale is going up! They never catch us off guard again, until they fucking do. Next time we fought, it would be their end. Ha! We're coming up with a different name for you. Has joined the group. And it's fading, and it's fading, and I'm back in my room. I enter my room and let out a loud sigh. I can finally relax. As short as my rest would be, it's better than no rest at all. I noticed I was followed, but I expected it as much after what happened. I'm not in the mood. If Fortune is coming in here to ask for a goddamn hand of cards, it was that guy. It was him. He approaches slowly, with resolve in his steps. However, he doesn't seem angry in any way. That was good, since I sided with Domik.
We must express displeasure at your decision. Domik made a mistake and remains unpunished. The lives that were lost beg for justice. We are that justice.
Settle the fuck down, Batman! Domik was only believing in the spirits like we all do. You mean like you guys do. I'm not from this place. Now that we know the truth, he will approach things differently. He would never intentionally lead us into danger. He's honorable.
Honor?
I just said his no word, didn't I? He crosses his arms, unimpressed.
Honor is a term used to stay the hand in difficult situations, Monarch. When the final drop of blood must be spilled, and your honor stops you, what then? Is the future of our world on the shoulders of those so weak?
He scoffs.
Do not concern yourself with honor. The enemy does not, and this is why they win. Concern yourself with the correct actions, not the right ones. That is all the advice we have for you today, Monarch. But we do not trust Domik to make the right decisions in the future. The fact that he left the Honor Guard alive is proof of that. He hesitates.
Okay. Valid. Very valid. Hear me out on this. This is why there is a fucking whole council. Not just one. You can be part of that. There's never just one advisor. How about that? And then I'll make up my fucking mind later.
This hesitation will not go away simply because he knows what we are. The truth of the spirit realm does not change strategy on the war table. With that said, we will leave you be. Ruminate on this in the future, my king.
Okay, first of all, don't call me that. Second of all, I like that word. Ruminates. Ryan, you go do that task at work. I will ruminate on it. Gives me a slight bow. We don't do that here. As a sign of respect before leaving. Being the Exodus wheeler was intense enough, but now being the fucking monarch? Thankfully, I had the support of my friends. They could keep me strong. I lay down in bed, and it isn't much longer before I drift off to sleep. Oh, how much you want to bet come the new bout of visions? When I wake up, rest and refresh, I hit... Oh, never mind. Okay. Everyone is there, as expected. It's time to get things moving. Well, we really are... we must be actually close to the end, because this is like fucking chugging. No, chugging means it's going slow. This is going! This is popping! Domik approaches the war table, fiddling with the wooden figurines resting on top of it. I, too, have no idea what the fuck I'm doing, Domik. They represent different things. The figure for the rebellion, the places in Alarinthia. Our next objective was clear. We'd be sailing for the Far East to secure an alliance.
Each year, Dracu holds a ball. Essentially, it's to show off his power. It's open to the public, which means Vivian will likely make a move. I'd say it's either an assassination attempt or a tournament request.
Or maybe to ask the dude out.
During the ball, we will meet with both of them. Our goal is to secure an Alarinthian army to help us out. If we do this, our chance of success will increase tenfold.
Mm-hmm.
Each party, if they're willing, will likely request something in return.
Mm-hmm.
It may be impossible to avoid being caught up in Alarinthian politics. If it comes to anything extreme, we will have Ulrich help us out.
Mm-hmm.
I trust there are no objections?
No. Nobody raises a concern, but I can tell that Ulrich is upset.
We will set sail immediately after this meeting. I've already arranged transportation with our pirate allies. It's a 24-hour voyage, so pack your essentials.
God damn!
Food and drink have already been pre-packed. None of us should go hungry or thirsty during the trip. And there are enough beds for us all to sleep, too. The voyage will be a nice time to get some relaxation in. However, once we get to Alarinthia, we have to be serious. Our success directly affects our odds of surviving this war.
We're fucked.
We've ensured that our comrades received a proper burial.
We burned them!
They're resting with the spirit idol, and we'll close off that passage. For their sake, please leave it undisturbed. They deserve rest.
He inspects a piece of paper in his hand before continuing.
The volunteers from Valinor
Okay,
are
he
starting
shifted
to have
over here.
visions. They will accompany us to Alarinthia and help our cause. Thankfully, there were no side effects or losses. We have our army of seers, Monarch.
Don't call me
Hopefully
that.
you'll get to meet them soon.
Don't call me that.
With all of that said, I think it's time to end this meeting. Are there any questions before we head to the shipyard? Remember, once we leave, we may not be back for a while.
Fortame steps forward.
What exactly happens at this ball?
Slap button. Wham!
I'm not sure. Dancing and feasting, I'd imagine. Drake wants to pamper everybody he can. That's his goal. If his people are happy, then there's less fighting over the throne.
So, basically one big party, then.
Seriously, a slap button.
Correct.
Awesome. The last party we were ever going to have was cancelled. Let's say we finally have your induction ceremony, eh, Seer? Except now it's not for being a Seer. It's for being a king.
I will kill everyone in this fucking room and then myself. Do not call me that. We all nodded at each other. It's true. My last ceremony was cancelled. That was fucking months ago when I was doing these videos. I completely goddamn forgot about that. Wasn't Valessa supposed to dance? It was Dracu's party, but we could celebrate for our own reasons.
Just try not to draw attention to yourselves, alright? It may be a party, but Alarinthia's fate will change behind the scenes. Remember why we're there, and don't lose sight of our original goal.
Don't draw attention to ourselves. Okay. Alright. Asking me to not draw attention to myself and blend in. You know, the fucking human surrounded by all the not humans is like asking Shaquille O'Neal to go undercover in Japan.
Of course.
Yeah, of course! Fortame steps back, satisfied.
Why didn't Vivian make a move at any of the other parties? I guess I mean to ask, what makes this year special? What if we go there and she ends up doing nothing?
Then we just get the other dude to help us. Why this? Let's move
If
it
that
along.
happens, then we focus on Dracu.
Thank you.
At the end of the day, we still have an option. We're just planning for many possible scenarios.
All right.
Valessa nods, her curiosity sated. Okay, anyone else have to pee? There's a brief silence and no further questions.
Very well. Dismissed. Let's pack our things and meet at the docks. We'll set sail in 3 hours, so don't be late.
Well, I think I can afford to be late. I think the dude you kind of make in charge can be as late as he fucking wants. With that said, almost everybody rushes out of the room. Except for that guy. He stays behind and eyes me down. Before I get ready to leave, I ask him what he wants.
We've been given a room in the crew quarters. Please stop by and see us before you leave. It is important for us to learn more about you.
I don't think I want to have that conversation. Oh no, I don't know if I want to have that conversation. I feel so incredibly fucking uneased right now. Look, I know I know people look at me and okay, okay, I'm a big guy. Is this what other people like feel when I walk up to them? Like I feel so uncomfortable right now. I don't know if I want to tell you about me. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what I told the guy who was interviewing me for my current job, when he asks, tell me about yourself, I'm going to say, no, I really need this job. He bows at me before leaving.
Until then, Your Highness.
Don't call me that. He was definitely taking this monarch thing seriously. But given his culture and the power within me, it makes sense. I take one last look at the war table before heading out. Yep, a lot of fucking useless information. The war table is used to track your relationship with... I'm fucking sorry, what? What? The amount of hearts indicates how many heart-to-heart you have... What? When your character's heart gauge reaches 4, you can click on them to make a special scene? The scenes are required to earn each character's loyalty? The loyalty of your followers affects both morale and their fates? Do not neglect heart-to-heart conversations! When you wish to depart for return the... What? 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 No! 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 How big is this game? How much game? How much game is there? I'm how far into this? You're throwing in. You are throwing at me. New fucking game mechanics? What is this game? Guys, explain! Look at how little hearts I have. Everyone fucking hates me!